Too slow. Verstappen and Marko sound the alarm after Bahrain GP practice shock max. Verstappen doesn't mince words, and neither does Red Bull's Helmut Marko. Following a surprisingly sluggish Friday at the Bahrain Grand Prix, both the reigning world champion and Red Bull's senior advisor delivered a blunt, unified verdict. We're too slow. After dominating the Japanese Grand Prix just a week earlier, Verstappen and Red Bull rolled into Bahrain riding high. But McLaren had other plans. In a stunning FP2 session, Oscar Piastri led a commanding 1-2 finish for McLaren, with Lando Norris just a tenth behind. Even Mercedes' George Russell managed to slot in half a second off Piastri, leaving Verstappen trailing a painful 8/10 behind the leaders. Trouble in the bullpen? Red Bull had an unusual start to their Bahrain weekend, with rookie Ayumu Iwasa taking the wheel for FP1. Verstappen returned in FP2, but the deficit was obvious from the get-go. No grip, just difficult, Verstappen admitted, summing up a frustrating session. The balance wasn't awful, but everything just felt off. We're just too slow, basically, every lap. And it didn't stop there. Verstappen added that the long runs, a key component in understanding race pace, felt like drift practice, as the car struggled to find traction and consistency. Meanwhile, Marko was equally direct in his post-session comments. "We are too slow," he told reporters. Without hesitation, what went wrong? Much of Verstappen's FP2 focused on the soft Pirelli tire, but even with optimal conditions, the RB21 just couldn't get hooked up. With Bahrain's grip-sensitive track layout, Red Bull's issues seemed amplified, and McLaren capitalized, as I were. For what's next? Red Bull clearly has overnight work ahead. If they're to challenge McLaren and bounce back in qualifying, the team needs to unlock some serious pace, and fast. Because in Formula One, being just a bit off can mean a lot of lost ground.